Look at this old shop coat.
I call the Planning Commission meeting for November 6, 2025 to order, and we'll begin with the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jackie, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Perkovich?
Here.
Mr. Rossetti?
Here.
Mr. Tiedemann?
Here.
Mr. Varga?
Here.
Mr. Crocker?
Here.
Mr. Haddon?
Here.
Mr. Cook?
Here. I'll entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes from our regular meeting on October 16, 2025.
So moved. Second.
Jackie, please call the roll.
Mr. Perkovich?
Yes.
Mr. Rossetti?
Yes.
Mr. Tiedemann?
Yes.
Mr. Varga?
Yes.
Mr. Crocker?
Abstain.
Mr. Haddon?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes. On tonight's agenda, we have 4 public hearings, and we will follow this format. First, the applicant will have the opportunity to explain what they would like to do at a particular location. Second, anyone wishing to speak in favor of this proposal will be given the opportunity. Finally, anyone wishing to speak in opposition will be afforded the time to do so, or some people may just have questions, and we'll try to get those answers. With that in mind, we have a conditional use permit to allow outside dining and/or drinking, Giant Panda Market and Cafe at 777 Menor Avenue. Is that applicant here? Please come up, give us your name and address.
Leon Sampat, LS Architects, 22002 Lorraine Road, Fairview Park, Ohio.
All right. And we're going to do the outside dining and drinking first.
Okay, so so this is located at 7770 Menor Avenue, and it was a former bank. Miss Tran Pham has multiple businesses in Menor. I believe we were here for her cafe, Lynn's Cafe Garden, that they're starting construction on now. And she's got the another Panda Cafe in the mall, and another facility within the mall too. Actually, she just showed up. So as part of that, she purchased this building to provide a Korean grocery store and a market kind of facility. And within that space, she's going to have another Panda Cafe. And the Panda Cafe would serve the same foods that they do in the mall. They've got a lot of different drinks, coffees, matchas, different foods, Korean corn dogs. They've got a lot of different Korean-inspired sandwiches. So as part of that, they just wanted to have the patrons be able to enjoy some of that outside. We're looking at a small covered patio. We designed it to be very similar in architecture to the building. She wanted to have a small outdoor fireplace with that. So yeah, you can see that in the upper left corner there. So again, we are adding some, little features to the building, like some stone, and that'll be incorporated with the columns for the covered patio. So she was just looking for a small area for people to enjoy drinks and a sandwich.
Okay, thank you. Is there anybody wishing to speak for this proposal? Anybody wishing to speak against this proposal? This public hearing is closed. Larry, anything from the administration on the drive-through?
No, just the 3 conditions that are listed in the report.
Thank you. Anything from the commission members? With that, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve with the 3 conditions.
Second.
Jackie, please call the roll.
Mr. Perkovich?
Yes.
Mr. Rossetti?
Yes.
Mr. Tiedemann?
Yes.
Mr. Varga?
Yes.
Mr. Crocker?
Yes.
Mr. Haddon?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes. Item number 2 on our agenda tonight, we have a conditional use permit to allow a drive-through facility, Giant Panda Market and Cafe, at 777 Menor Avenue. Tell us a little bit about the drive-through.
Yeah, so the drive-through is located at where the bank drive-through was, but we have to reverse it. The bank had the convenience of having tubes, so we have to go the opposite direction. The bank was going to the north. We had to reverse direction and go south, so the driver's side door is at the pickup window. So as part of that, she will have at least 4 employees at this facility at one time. So the parking stalls that are located there on the west would be allocated for employees only. So that would allow us to have cars stack behind them and pick up their items. So there is some pickup, but there's also will be a menu board too. So.
Thank you. Is there anybody wishing to speak for this proposal? Anybody wishing to speak against this proposal? This public hearing is closed. Larry, anything from the administration?
Just the three conditions.
Anything from the commission members?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
just to be clear, did we just vote for the drive-through and then you just mentioned or
Yeah,
talking about the drive-through? So do we need a,
I think I got out of order.
You said outside dining here.
Yeah, one was outdoor dining, right? And this one is drive-through.
I think you said drive-through.
I think you're right.
so I just
think
want to
you're
make
right.
sure we're, okay.
You want,
So this one is,
so we redo it?
Mr. Chairman, I would recommend just doing another vote for number one for the outdoor dining, just to be safe.
all right? I'll entertain a motion for item number 1.
Motion to approve with the 3 conditions.
Second.
Jackie, please call the roll.
Mr. Perkovich?
Yes.
Mr. Rozzetti?
Yes.
Mr. Tiedemann?
Yes.
Mr. Varga?
Yes.
Mr. Crocker?
Yes.
Mr. Haddon?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes. Okay, item number 2. Anything from the commission members? No? With that, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve with the 3 conditions.
Second?
Jackie, please call the roll.
Mr. Perkovich?
Yes.
Mr. Rozzetti?
Yes.
Mr. Tiedemann?
Yes.
Mr. Varga?
Yes.
Mr. Crocker?
Yes.
Mr. Haddon?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Item number 3, a conditional use permit to allow outside dining and/or drinking, Rita's Italian Ice and Custard at 7652 Menor Avenue. Is that applicant here? Please give us your name and address and tell us a little bit about the outside dining or drinking.
Yes, Josh Osterhout with Civil Design Group, 36225 Detroit Road, Avon, Ohio.
Could you spell your last name?
Yes, Osterhout.
Thank you.
Sure. So this property is the former Subway and Taco Bell located on Menor Avenue. My client is a franchisee of Rita's Italian Ice. Their intent is essentially to keep the building exactly as is from a structural standpoint, with doing some minor exterior and interior upgrades to kind of go with more of the brand typical. And so exteriorly, they want to add a outdoor seating area on the east side of the property where there's some existing parking. They typically have it in front of the building, but due to the proximity to Menor Avenue, they don't feel safe doing that. They prefer to have it detached. And so that's why we looked at having it on the east side. We would remove 4 existing parking spaces, and one of the existing spaces would remain primarily just for stacking and orders coming through the drive-through. The outdoor picnic area would be rubberized mulch, curbed, and have bollards around it for protection, and then have approximately 4 to 8 picnic tables with 8. I believe it's 8 seats per table. So yeah.
Thank you. Is there anybody wishing to speak for this proposal? Anybody wishing to speak against this proposal? This public hearing is closed. Larry, anything from the administration on the outdoor dining and drinking?
Just the 3 conditions for the outdoor dining and drinking that are listed in the staff report.
Thank you. Anything from the commission members? With that, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve with the 3 conditions.
This is for the drive-through.
Yes.
No,
No.
outdoor dining.
dining and
Okay, that's confusing.
They're swapped here.
Oh, I just looked at the back. Okay, for outdoor dining, all right.
You need a second?
Second?
Jackie, please call the roll.
Mr. Perkovich?
Yes.
Mr. Rozzetti?
Yes.
Mr. Tiedemann?
Yes.
Mr. Varga?
Yes.
Mr. Crocker?
Yes.
Mr. Haddon?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes. We have a conditional use permit to allow a drive-through facility at Rita's Italian Ice and Custard at 7652 Menor Avenue. Tell us a little bit about the drive-through.
Sure. So the existing building actually has an existing drive-through that went through the CUP process, I believe, in 2005. Essentially, we'd like to reuse that. We would restripe it, along with separate from this, but we plan on restriping the entire parking lot as well as resurfacing it. And so as part of that, we would restripe the drive-through area. Really wouldn't do any kind of changes other than that to the drive-through area, though.
Thank you. Is there anybody wishing to speak for this proposal? Anybody wishing to speak against this proposal? This public hearing is closed. Larry, anything from the administration?
Just the 3 conditions listed in the staff report for the drive-through facility.
Anything from the commission members?
Mr. Chairman? Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. Just real quick. You did say you're going to repave, you're doing the whole parking lot?
Resurface, yes.
Resurface,
Yep.
okay, but
Yeah.
the whole thing?
Yep, correct.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Mr. Chairman, where on this is the drive-through window?
It is on the east side of the building.
Is that extension there of the building?
Correct.
Okay, is there a access door to the inside of the facility adjacent to that? Because it looks like the person pulling away from the drive-through window is going to be pulling right across a door.
That I am not sure about.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
So what is to protect the pedestrian coming out of that door from getting run over by a happy customer who just got their Rita's ice cream?
So we would have a bollard at that door, and then we'd also have a crosswalk striping going from there over to the both the parking spot and the outdoor dining.
Okay. I would recommend some type of extension fence or something that makes that person walking out the door go an extra couple, 4 feet.
Sure.
Before they make the turn into the parking lot.
Sure. Yep, we can add that.
You see what I'm?
Yeah.
So I would make that an additional condition. I recommend that as an additional condition. Okay, no other questions?
Is there anything else? All right, I see a puzzled look. Do you want a little more description here? I mean,
I think we're going to need a little bit more description for the condition, but I understand what he's trying to do. I think it's along the same lines as what we ended up doing over at Starbucks at Heisley with their drive-through. We had concern, I think Mr. Varga had concerns about people walking into the drive-through lane after they got their coffee and getting,
Your coffee spilled.
yes.
Well, could we define it as a 4-foot fence attached, or your fence
Barrier.
system,
I use the
barrier?
term barrier.
Barrier attached to the wall, extending towards Menor Avenue 4 feet to
Starbucks?
where there'd be a bollard,
Google
Yep.
Earth.
okay?
We're going to pull up the property that Larry referenced and maybe come up with a
That
little bit more of a descriptive.
Walk out 4 feet and there was a bollard, you had to walk around and you couldn't go inside. That would give them a fighting chance.
You know, Burger King's, Wendy's, they all have that.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm not so much concerned about the person walking out the door as I am about the person in the car, not seeing them walking out the door.
Street out. You got to go around.
Okay. They don't need to walk around.
Yeah, so that's kind of the same thing. If you just extended a fence barrier like that, about 4 feet from the wall, with a bollard at the end, see, that had a pillar, but you just put a bollard attached to the fence of the bollard. You follow that?
Yep.
Right, and that would force people to at least be aware of it as they run around the barrier.
So it'd be I think, let's see if I can write this here, read this. Add an additional 4-foot extended barrier from the pedestrian door with a bollard at its end to prevent pedestrians from stepping in front of cars in the drive-thru. That's awfully wordy, but
Mr. Brown? Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, I would recommend 4-foot barrier from east side exterior door with bollard at the end.
Keep
it simple.
Just keep it simple. Don't need to explain, the purpose of it or anything else. It's a condition. They understand.
Okay.
We add decorative.
There we go.
Decorative barrier.
Legally
Decorative barrier.
sufficient, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. So you got that. Is there anything else? With that, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve with the 4 conditions.
Second.
Jackie, please call the roll.
Mr. Perkovich.
Yes.
Mr. Bezzetti.
Yes.
Mr. Tiedemann.
Yes.
Mr. Varga.
Yes.
Mr. Crocker.
Yes.
Mr. Haddon.
Yes.
Mr. Cook.
Yes. Under old business, item number 5, architectural review of a commercial building at 7850 Menor Avenue, Unit 100. That applicant has asked to remain on the table. Also, number 6, miscellaneous review to amend the approved development plan for sub-area A at the southeast corner of Johnny Cake Ridge Road and Center Street. That applicant has also asked that remain on the table. Under new business, final site plan of a commercial building at 8693, 8683, 8671, 8677, and 8679 Menor Avenue. I see that applicant is here. The
Hi,
whole
everyone.
city sees you here right now.
It's good to see everyone again. I am Allison Sikora. I'm president of Uptown Menor, address 9260 Kathleen Drive in Menor. I have Mike Sikora from Sikora Law, it's counsel for the project, and Brandon Klein from Geis G. Design, who's the architect on the project. So we are here for the final site plan review and architectural review. So everyone knows this project. We've been in front of you multiple times. It's been a project long time in the coming. It's changed multiple times due, as you know, to economic conditions and change of what the city needs. Right now, we think we've presented a very nice project, a 4-story mixed use, and the first floor being a restaurant retail, floors 2 through 4 being residence, multifamily apartments, a mix of different types of apartments. As you can see, it's a beautiful building. I believe that the building itself and the site is being used in the best possible form it can be used. We have provided for some underground parking. There's adequate parking with that, adequate parking behind the site. I do have some overflow parking available too. So I think we've addressed a lot of the concerns that have previously been brought by the commission and also by city council members. So I just ask for you to give us this approval, the final site plan and the architectural review.
Thank you. Anything, Larry, anything on the site plan?
Well, just to briefly, as it was mentioned, the city's been reviewing this.
There you go, the mic.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
They always get mad at me. Since 2021, we've been in the process. Various reviews on this have happened. This is not technically the final step on this project, just so the Planning Commission knows. You're making a recommendation to council. Council will then vote on both the architectural and the final development plan. A little bit different than what we're used to, but with the planned unit overlays, council has the final say. Okay. And as far as the site plan goes, there is one change to condition number 7 that we would like to propose, and that is to change the last part of it that prior to, it says prior to final plan approval to building permit. The code reads final plan approval. We've been working with the developer. We're satisfied with building permit. We're close to having everything done on that. So instead of holding them up here, we'll just go with the final building permit, and one will not be issued until their maintenance agreement has been approved by both the planning director and the law department.
Do you got that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. Anything from the commission members on the site plan?
Mr. Chairman?
Yeah. Mr. Rossetti.
Just want to clarify, it looks like by the count, the parking spaces are adequate number for both your residents as well as patrons of the commercial properties. Because it looks like they're line itemed as required as separate, but the total is greater. So I just want to clarify that. Okay,
true.
thanks. Nothing else.
Anything else?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Haddon.
I have one question regarding the entrance and exit. So the west side will be the in and out, and the driveway to the east, which is not on your property, are they still going to be able to get in from that way or out that way, or do we know? The one right before the bank property, there's that driveway that goes back where you have the 10 shared properties?
Yeah, correct. There's actually bollards that would separate those two lots. It was an agreement that was made between Uptown Menor LLC and the adjacent owner. There is spaces that are part of an easement on the adjacent easternly property that are included and have been agreed upon. And a part of that discussion was that breakaway bollards that have been worked through with the fire department would be installed to prevent a crossover of traffic, unfortunately.
So, but there's still 10 shared parking spots over there that they just have to walk into
They'll
the
just have to
building?
walk,
Okay.
yeah.
And then the only way in is then on the west side there?
Correct.
Boy, I wish you can get more egress there, but all right, thank you.
I don't know if this is the right portion or the next portion. One item that isn't in the conditions of approval, but it's noted in the staff report, I just want to clarify, is size of units, which the Planning Commission has ability to approve. The amenities within this building are sized of what would be typical of about 100 to 120 unit multifamily unit project. We have a lot of common area spaces, co-work space, common area, nice size fitness center. There's a dog wash in the lower level. All the units have in-room laundry. Between that and I'll say standards that are of current furniture sizes, TVs are smaller than they used to be. A few of our unit sizes are below the minimum standard or minimum requirement. So that's one of the items that you guys have the ability to approve, and just wanted to note that in our presentation.
Well, that's one of the beauties of the planned unit development, is that we have that discrepancy. So,
Discretion.
discretion, I'm sorry, discretion. Is there anything else? With that, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve the site plan with the 7 conditions.
With number 7 being changed to?
Changed the way it was stated.
You got it.
Second.
Jackie, please call the roll.
Mr. Perkovich?
Yes.
Mr. Rossetti?
Yes.
Mr. Tiedemann?
Yes.
Mr. Varga?
Yes.
Mr. Crocker?
Yes.
Mr. Haddon?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes. Architecture review of a commercial building at 8693, 8683, 8671, 8677, and 8679 Menor Avenue. Should talk a little bit about the architecture.
So we have a 4-story structure. Really, from an architectural design feature, we wanted to really kind of blend the old village feel along with a modern look and approach. The shadow line that we created on the 4th floor with the charcoal colored stucco it allows that building to kind of feel like it has a setback and a step back. The gridded windows to have a kind of an old factory style feel and approach. Some of the detailing that we've added on this building with the stone sills and headers and wainscoting, which unfortunately you can't see all the time because there's the planters that are put in front, but there's some detailing there. And then we are utilizing some, I'll call it older style masonry detailing with the corbelled accents on the piers. And there's some detailing on the elevation sheets that show the projections of the brick at those piers to kind of create a vertical line and verticality there. Happy to answer any questions. I know you guys have seen majority of this architecture and this project in that regards, but happy to answer any questions or details to that effect.
Thank you. Larry, anything?
Just the 4 conditions, and I know the applicant has a suggestion for condition number 4.
Sure. You got his name, right? Okay.
Hello, everyone. Mike Sikora, counsel for the developer. Address is 9260 Kathleen Drive, Mentor, Ohio. The fourth condition is one that we would propose a modification. The developer ideally would like the fourth condition to be removed, but we talked with the administration and the assistant law director, and we believe we have language that addresses their concerns and hopefully will be acceptable to the Planning Commission. The walls between the two buildings are right up against each other, and that condition implies more than the developer thinks should be implied related to the developer potentially being responsible for anything associated with the neighboring property. And the developer and owner, Allison and her entity, do not want to have any such responsibility, which is why we propose that that condition be removed. But in the alternative to that, we have language that we believe it would address the administration's concern by saying, in lieu of the current wording, the Uptown Mentor building will be constructed adjacent to and covering the west-facing surface of the immediately adjacent Carlton building. The city has the plans that show that the new building will be built right up against the existing building, and it will cover the entirety of that surface. So that condition, as modified, recognizes that that will be the case. That is part of the construction drawings and the plans, and that should address any concern that might exist related to that condition and be worded more appropriately so as to not create any implication that the developer and owner of this site has any responsibility for the adjacent site.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Chairman, yes, I discussed that with council, and we were in agreement with the proposed language and thought that it'd be sufficient for both property owners, particularly the one in front of council. Thank you.
He can repeat it.
Yeah, so let's go through is there anything from the commission members?
Just, Mr. Chairman, just have one question, and it's because we don't have the original proposal. Is there any marked difference in the elevations or the architectural treatments from the previous elevations that we saw? I'm getting a no.
I don't
from
believe so.
staff.
We've looked at the plans there.
Apologize, I'm just trying to get.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to get into sorry.
Sorry about that. Just trying to pull up the elevation materiality. So there's only one item, just to note, and that's an item that we're just working through the detailing, and we felt it was appropriate to provide both specifications on it. For the windows themselves, they'll be the same style. We're entertaining two manufacturers, one being a Plygem window and the other one being an Anderson 100 series window. And so we're just saying on this, we stated Anderson 100 series or Plygem 1500 series. Be the same color, same gridded system and detailing. We're just working through manufacturers before we get locked into one window manufacturer.
Yeah.
Outside of that, no, there's been no materiality change other than the only other item similarly we're working through on the rear fence. We noted that it could either be a painted board on board. We're replacing the whole new fence as we discussed at previous meetings. The length, you can see it on the landscape plan for the red line, but we're asking for the determination of it being either vinyl, black vinyl or painted black wood, and we're working through that right now as well.
And that can be coordinated with staff?
It can be. Administrative would prefer the vinyl because obviously it's maintenance free. It will, last longer. We won't have as many maintenance issues, but we're willing to work with the developer on the final.
That's fine.
Obviously, if it's painted, he's got to paint both sides, and
that would just be worked out as
Yeah.
in the submission. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anything else?
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Haddon.
Just to clarify this item 4.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead. I'm sorry.
So if during demolition that wall comes down, who's responsible? I'm just going to say it. All right. Who? I mean,
Which wall? The wall that's on the property?
no,
Right.
the adjacent wall. Say they're removing that brick and they damage that wall and it falls in. I mean, it's not.
That would probably come down to litigation and insurance claims.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that the condition wouldn't determine something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
that's why a project requires builder's risk insurance. That would be
Yeah, yeah, that's an insurance issue.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
If I could just add, that's exactly why we would like that condition amended. We don't want there to be, nothing promulgated by the city should have any effect on the rights between these two parties. That's why we propose the alternative wording.
And you're good with that?
Yes, I honestly, Mr. Chairman, I think that it also removes exposure for the city as well. I think that the change in the language focuses on this property in front of the commission right now individually and removes any kind of commitment to the adjacent property.
Thank you. Anything else? You don't know how many times I get asked about this project and when it's going to happen. I think everybody in the city can't wait. So I have one question. When is the bulldozer showing up?
Yes.
I wish I could say tomorrow, but as you know, we have to go back in front of council. And there's still some things we need to work out with some other interested parties. So close. I really want it to be early next year if everything can be worked out. But I can't give you a precise date.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, so with that, I'll entertain a motion, and I think we're going to need I'm okay with the new condition, especially the law director's on board. I'm kind of getting the nod here. So should we?
Mr. Chairman, can we hear the revised condition again?
So I'm okay with scratching number 4 and putting what he's about to say in. As long as, Mr. Brown, you're okay with.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
You've worked through this.
I'm comfortable with it,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, the alternative language would be the Uptown Manor building will be constructed adjacent to and covering the west-facing surface of the immediately adjacent Carlton building.
Repeat it again.
The Uptown Manor building will be constructed adjacent to and covering the west-facing surface of the immediately adjacent Carlton building.
We got it? Good. All right, with that, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve with the 4 conditions.
Second.
Jackie, please call the roll.
Mr. Perkovich.
Yes.
Mr. Rossetti.
Yes.
Mr. Tiedemann.
Yes.
Mr. Varga.
Yes.
Mr. Crocker.
Yes.
Mr. Haddon.
Yes.
Mr. Cook.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Barry, anything from the administration?
Nothing.
Nice property. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.